everyone. Welcome to my video. This is Dr. Mona Sahay, Associate Professor IKIGAI, presenting the lecture video on IKIGAI. Now you all must be wondering what is this IKIGAI about. बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स हैं जिन्होंने शायद IKIGAI का नाम सुना नहीं होगा, तो आपको लग रहा होगा ये कौन सी दुनिया का लफ्ज है, ये कहाँ पे फिट होता है. Now IKIGAI is a Japanese concept. तो ये of course जापान से आया है, जापान का ओरिजिनेट किया इसने जापान में. इट इज अ जापानीज कॉन्सेप्ट. और अगर हम कैटेगराइज करने की बात करें तो ये हैप्पीनेस टॉपिक या लाइफ सेटिस्फैक्शन, कंटेंटमेंट, वेलनेस, इस तरह के टॉपिक्स में ये फिट होता है. सो वी कैन से that Ikigai is about happiness, Ikigai is about contentment, Ikigai is about joy, Ikigai is about bliss. And so I thought of sharing this topic with you all. Now, the subtopics that we will be going through in this video will be the meaning of Ikigai. Of course, we will be starting with the introduction, the meaning of Ikigai. Then we will be moving on to finding your Ikigai. So we have tips for you on how to find out your Ikigai. Third one will be embracing your Ikigai, that is adopting it in your life, embracing it in your life. Fourth are the challenges of Ikigai. Like whenever you are adopting anything that is new in this world, you are going to face challenges. You don't need to get upset with that. You don't need to get panicked with that. And this will tell you what could be the challenges and also how to overcome those challenges. And then of course we will be moving on to the summary of all that we have discussed in this video. Now talking about the meaning of Ikigai. Ikigai is a Japanese concept that means your reason for being. So this means your reason for your being. Ikigai means, now we are breaking this term Ikigai into two. Iki means life and gai means value or worth. So there are two components of Ikigai, I would say. Iki is life and gai is worth. So we can say that this is a worthy life, your life worth living. Your Ikigai is your life purpose or your bliss, that is a happy life wherein each day, each morning you can get up with great excitement that you have to spend this day, you have to spend the day that you are waiting for. So there is happiness, there is excitement every morning when you get up. So this says your Ikigai is your life purpose or your bliss. It's what brings you joy and inspires you to get out of bed every day. Now there is a word here, Okinawa. What is Okinawa about? Okinawa is a Japanese island. It is the name of a Japanese island. It is on the south of the mainland. And it is now very, very popular. Why is it popular? Because of the highest proportion of people over 100 years. So there are highest proportion of centenarians there. Centenarians means the people who are above 100 years. And Ikigai plays a major role in Okinawan culture. So you can see that the longevity is very high. That they have a very long life. People who are living in Okinawa have a very long life. There are so many people above 100 years. Also, it is getting popular with younger generations, both in and out of Japan, who are interested in a long life, who are interested in a meaningful and a happy life. And when we talk of Okinawa, it is Moai that we are talking of. It is a group of lifelong friends, and here we are also talking of the social support that is being provided to these friends. So here again there are two components. A social factor is there, that you have a group of friends. The second one is that you are together doing something that is meaningful for you. Okay, so these are the two components that make it so important, that contribute for the long life and for the quality of life. So we are saying that community social gathering groups for a specific purpose, for example speaking, gardening, walking. Ikigai is really like a treasure map. So you have got a treasure and you are now finding out the way to this treasure. This treasure map can help you find out. This treasure map can help you find out your way to finding wonderful things about yourself that you can share with the world, and the world will say thank you for it. This is what 𝓜𝓸𝓻𝓮 𝓥𝓲𝓭𝓮, a very popular TED Talk speaker, has said. And the concept of Ikigai has been taken from his TED Talks that the world has seen. Now when we talk about finding your Ikigai, that was the second topic here. Finding your Ikigai includes asking questions to yourself, because you have to now, first step is to find out, to identify what is your Ikigai. Now the first question you need to ask to yourself is, what do you love? What do you love doing? Like writing, speaking, choreography, painting, gardening, it could be anything. That is what you need to ask yourself. The second question you can focus on is, what are you writing, speaking, dancing? What are you good at? So it could be just anything. The third question here could be, what does the world need? Now you can see that this is an era of artificial intelligence, automation, digitalization. So you also need to focus on what is the world asking for, and where your interest matches that you will try to find out in the next step. So there could be that the world needs a TED Talk speaker in this era of emotional turbulence, mental sickness, or the world needs choreographers or artificial intelligence experts. And now the next question that you can ask yourself is, what can you be paid for? Here we are talking about maintaining a balance, because you might be enjoying doing what you do, but then if you are not getting paid for, if you are not getting a good amount of money, again you will miss that balance in your life. So in order to have that balance, you also need to see what can you be paid for. Like it could be choreography, it could be painting, it could be speaking or writing or managing things or handling technology. The second step, minding your Ikigai, and here you need to brainstorm. First thing is, observe yourself. Observe your thoughts, observe your likes and dislikes. Okay. Second point is introspect. What makes you happy and what do you do effortlessly? Now here you can find out things where you don't actually take into account the time that you have spent. You are not even aware of how much time have you spent in a thing, and you spend that time enjoying doing that thing, and you do it very effortlessly. So that is your Ikigai if you find it out. Third one is visualize. You can visualize becoming a popular TED speaker. You can visualize becoming an artificial expert, intelligence expert, wherein people know for your talent. You are earning lots of money. You are having a good deal of friends and groups who know you. All these things you can visualize. They will act as a motivating factor for you. Fourth one is write it down. Write down in a systematic way, and then arrive at your Ikigai. That is, analyze and note down what you arrive at. This will help you in zeroing in what is your Ikigai. Now, finding your Ikigai, study and experiment. Study various aspects of the areas wherein you have zeroed in. For example, if you have zeroed in on use of artificial intelligence, you need to know what are the areas that are your scope for the utilization of artificial intelligence, which industries can take you, in which industries can you work, and how much are the payments, what kind of groups do you have while you are working with AI. So you need to study all this. You need to also experiment. You need to start working for this. You need to try out these things, and then you will actually know the practical aspects of implementing these things into your life. Embracing your Ikigai, creating small goals. You can create small goals. This is very important. If you focus only on long-term goals, you might be somewhere distracted in the short run. So you need to have a short-term goal, and you need to focus on that. You need to jot down these goals, and you also need to allocate time for these short-term goals. Then plan it out. Create a proper support system for yourself. if you need some funding, if you need a group of people to help you out, you need to create all that and test it out. Test out, and then you will find what are the practical issues. Challenges is that firstly you might get overwhelmed, and they could be might be short of time, a shortage of time, and a fear of failure. These could be the challenges. Now, when you search Ikigai on internet, the first thing probably that will come is a Venn diagram. This is, I would say, one aspect of Ikigai, because Ikigai is originally a Japanese concept. Originally Japan से आया है, लेकिन फिर ये काफी popular हो गया in terms of a Venn diagram. And this Venn diagram is by Mark Wynn, and he has taken it from Dan Buttner, who is a popular TED Talk speaker. तो TED Talk speaker जो Dan Buttner है, उन्होंने सबसे पहले इकिगाई के बारे में जो बोला वो बहुत ही पॉपुलर हो गया, और फिर उसको लिया मार्क विन ने, जिन्होंने इसके बेसिस पर वेन डायग्राम बनाया, और उन्होंने दो कंपोनेंट्स को कंबाइन करके ये वेन डायग्राम बनाया, जिसमें कि इकिगाई भी है और द पर्पस ऑफ लाइफ, ये दोनों चीजें मर्ज करके उन्होंने वेन डायग्राम बनाया। अब हम थोड़ा सा इस वेन डायग्राम के भी बारे में इस वीडियो में तो देख ही रहे हैं। नाउ अराइविंग एट द कंक्लूजन, सोशल कनेक्शंस एज वी टॉक्ड अबाउट, कि जापान में भी ऐसा हुआ है, इसमें काफी सारे रिसर्चेस हुए हैं कि क्यों इतनी लॉन्ग लाइफ उनकी रही है, और बहुत ही बड़ा मेजर कंट्रीब्यूटर रहा है उनके सोशल कनेक्शंस। जैसे अगर उनकी वॉकिंग के लिए ग्रुप होती है तो उनका एक सोशल ग्रुप होता है, उसको वो मोआई कहते हैं, और ये एक कॉन्सेप्ट है जिसमें कि वो साथ साथ वॉक करेंगे किसी भी फिक्स टाइम पे कई सारे लोग, और इससे उनकी सोशल इंटरेक्शन भी होती है और उनका एक पर्पस ऑफ लाइफ, दोनों चीजें इसमें जुड़ी होती है। So social connections and passion both are here connected, and the purpose is to achieve a purpose of life, to achieve happiness, bliss, which again contributes to a long and happy life. These are the references some of the references that are used.